Second call in the barn for our Class 10 light black Oakybee. The Class 10 lightweight black Oakybee. Second call. In our light black Oakybee Class 10, we need Sindel Versta from Southwest FFA into the holding area, please.
Another nice class, and kind of talked myself through it a few times just to kind of figure out where we need to land and what you're okay with living with, and how you want to just prioritize this class. Because there's not one that just jumps out and says they need to win. There's one that says I own this trait and I'm the best at this, but I may also be the worst at the next trait that we're trying to achieve. The one that's the stoutest, the one that's the burliest, the one that's just the most manly, and I know it's bad to say about a female, is the one we're going to start with. One that's got the biggest foot, the biggest hind leg, the biggest squarest back, and the biggest pin set is the young lady here. Is she still mobile? Yes. Is it attractive in how she gets out and goes? Absolutely not. She turns and comes at you, she wants to roll her front feet at you, going away, she wants to roll out on her rear hop. I just got to see that one come square at me, go away the same way, and be just a nice more mobile when you talk about how she uses her hind leg. But again, you have to appreciate how stout, how rugged, how short back she is, how bold she is in her cage, and how massive she is on the top side of the skeleton. Same story for the Gilpinton second. Another one that comes at you like a truck. She's great big in her chest. She's got a great big back plate in her and a huge forehead and center body. You study how this one moves off the rear skeleton. She wants to drop her pin. She never flexes her hop. She uses her hip to take the next step instead of pushing her hop behind her tail head, picking it up and planting it in front of her. She leaves a permanent set to her hop, uses her hip to take the next motion. Again, you can make that one sounder. You flop that mirror all day long. She is definitely cooler looking when you talk about just extension and head of her blades. And she rivals the class winner in terms of just mass up high. She just doesn't move good enough for me to ever justify beating one that's that stout ahead of her. The one that's in third is probably the most comfortable in terms of how they just get out and go. She's sound, she kind of reaches and plants and pushes with the most stability of the initial three. But of the initial three, here's the skinniest backward with the flattest fore rib. She's also the frailest at the ground. That's where I struggle. That's the one you want to gravitate and run with because she is probably the most comfortable when you set her in motion. She's just not enough peg there today in relation to the two that are ahead of her. This one's just too flat in her center body. I need to man her up when you get right up on top of her. Then on top of that, she needs to be stouter at the ground. Nice show peg that's comfortable, just not enough of her today. One that's fourth, another one that's got a ton of shape up high, just can't handle it when you set her in motion, gets shorter and steeper out of her hip, consequently just stays underneath herself on the go, doesn't plant and push good enough off her rear hop. She's too short and round out of her hip. Got to change that one on that one. The big bear that's going to close out the top five. Another one is jam-packed full of just product in terms of just muscle up high, true pin width, and just muscle when you step right in behind that one. This one's just not mobile enough. He just needs to grab it here and take off and go. One that kind of wants to stay in slowpoke mode and never just grab it here and go across there and show you how good his skeleton is. I think primarily because he's just a little straight off both ends of his skeleton and just isn't comfortable when you set him in motion. That's a nice class of hamsters. That's awfully tough. Give those kiddos a round of applause.
In our Class 9 Heavy Hampshires, in the 9th place is Miranda Landrum, Essential FFA. 8th place, Cooper Smith, Helotes 4-H, LSP. 7th place, Megan Baldwin, Southwest FFA. 6th place, Caleb Beck, St. Hedwig 4-H. 5th place, Katie Diaz, Helotes Unlimited. Fourth place, Bethany Beck, Kirby 4-H. Third place, Jefferson Powell, Southwest FFA. Second place, Joey Friedman, Southwest FFA. And in first place, Josie Johnson, East Central FFA. Congratulations. At this time, we should have all of our Class 10 light OPB, lightweight black OPB in the holding area. This is also the first call for Class 11 black OPB. Class 11 heavyweight black OPB first call.
Guys' hands are dry, and we get out here. There's just one that just combines the look, the extension, and the extra power on the sound and functional skeleton, and does so with enough foot and enough bone. I thought she won and won quite easy. Young man out of the middleweight will be your champion hamster. You come back and talk about the reserve hamster, and there's not one out here that's just built perfect. The live weight needs to be stouter in her foundation in terms of just stoutness of bone and foot and ankle is where I want to change her. Then her top line just ever so slightly a notch easy. I want to strengthen her there, right there behind her shoulder, stouting her at the ground. The one that's second in the middle, he gets a little rounder in the shape to his hip. I want to square him up there, just make him a notch squarer when you step off to the side. Then consequently, he wants to roll out his hock, so you want to square his hock. We talked about the one that wins the last fight, wants to roll in up front and just not handle her hock just perfect. So there's not one that you just say, that's the soundest one and that one needs to win. So I guess you go to the next thing, and which one's the most extreme? Which one has those great big rear legs that you're after? Which one has a round rib cage and a huge back and a huge pin set? For me, that's the heavyweight. She'll be your reserve champion.
In our Hampshire division, our reserve champion for the Hampshire breed is Josie Johnson with East Central, and our breed champion is Lawson Taylor, East Central. Congratulations.
Good job, right? Sorry.
At this time, we are getting ready to show our Class 10 lightweight black OPBs. We have 13 in this class. We'll be placing 10. This is also the second call for our Class 11 heavyweight black OPB. Second call if you can start making your way down to the holding area. attention of the barn. Second call for our Class 11 heavy black OPB. You can start making your way down to the holding area. Second call, Class 11 heavyweight black OPB. Again, we have some paperwork up here at the front that needs to be filled out by some sponsors. If there is a sponsor here with United 4-H Horse Club, Cornerstone 4-H, our Emeritus Homeschool 4-H, please come to the announcing booth. There's some paperwork that needs to be completed for the office.
I don't know what's the place. Probably somewhere around. Yeah, but I want to get there.
OPB, you should be down in the holding area.
These dark OPB classes are getting real big, and they're getting good. The young lady's going to start with one that's really good looking, got a ton of shape up high, great big pin set. He does need, or she does need to sit square from her hump to the surface. Well, there's not one out here that's just built perfect. So you live with that and just say she has the most of everything else in terms of just true muscle, shape, and look when you get off to the side, and does so on a big circumference of all. The one that's second's another one that's going to paint your full silhouette when you step off to the side of this one. She gets her head in the air, and that's a good looking one that's got a great big rear leg. She turns and comes out at you. She wants to roll her front feet forward in. I want to square her up there in her front feet. Just see her come at you square and true. The bear that's in third is one I really like. And it's hard to get a look at him because he wants to fight the stick and never gets his head in the air and just goes out and cats across the center of the ring. Of the initial three, I think he's probably the furthest featured of the initial three. And that's what works him now. I think you get a stick on that one, get him broken, going across the center. That could be your class winner today. That's a nice show pick. It just needs some more time. Young ladies, that's going to be fourth. Another one that's just busted open when he comes right at you. Goes to the ground on great big foot and a real big rear leg. This one's got a big back. This one's just not sound enough when you talk about that one going away. Wants to roll his hops. Just never really gives you a good square look when you get right behind him. He chews a little deeper there about his throat, center chair. I just want to clean him up and make him more attractive up to the front third of the slide. Same story for the one that's going to be five. Another one that's getting here is presented also. She doesn't also know getting that one shows. He's just not attractive enough to how he sets his neck on top of his body. Wants to get a little more jammed up there to his front end. I just want to see that one give you a better look when you step off to the side of that one. But again, nice set of pigs. Give him a round of applause.
At this time in the holding area, we should have our class 11 heavyweight black OPB. In this class, we have 12 that are showing, and we will be placing 10. Class 11 showing 12, placing 10.
Jody.
How many are in the class? One is coming in.
There's 12, we're placing 10.
Yeah.
If I can also, this will be the first call. Class 12, lightweight, white OPB. First call, class 12, lightweight, white OPB. In our Class 10 lightweight black OPB, in 10th place was Delaney Morrison, Madison FFA. 9th place, Thomas Romer, Southwest FFA. 8th place, Single Versta, Southwest FFA. 7th place, Emily Fish, Helotus 4H LSP. 6th place, Shiloh Coates, Madison FFA. 5th place, Emily Fish, Helotus 4H LSP. 4th place, Danica Sanchez, Southwest FFA. 3rd place, Danica Romer, Southwest FFA. 2nd place, Celestina Chacon, Southwest FFA. And in 1st place, Myra Bassbinder, East Central FFA. Congratulations. Again, at this time in the arena, we are going to start showing our Class 11 heavyweight black OPB. 12 will be showing, 10 will be placing. In our holding area, we should start bringing in our lightweight white OPB Class 12. Okay, guys. There's been a correction to our Class 10, how the ranking went with the lightweight black OTB. In 10th place, we have Thomas Romer, Southwest FFA. 9th place, Emily Felton, O'Connor FFA. 8th place, Sindel Versa, Southwest FFA. 7th place, Emily Fish, Helotes 4-H, LSP. 6th place, Charlotte Thorpe, Madison FFA. 5th place, Emily Fish, Helotes 4-H, LSP. 4th place, Danica Sanchez, Southwest FFA. 3rd place, Danica Romer, Southwest FFA. 2nd place, Celestina Chacon, Southwest FFA. And 1st, Myra Bassbinder, East Central FFA.
Someone go get a spray? Did Jody go get a spray? Linda! Linda! Did Jody go get her water?
Yes, Jody was there. Jody.
Stay 6, it's 5.6. So Rebecca Rivera got crossed out and they're asking what cross class she got put in. Do you have that? Yes.
She is in class 16. She's in a lightweight class.
16 lightweight cross.
Hold on a second. Where you went to? Yeah. You went to... With your one that got crossed, you ended up in class 17.
I have 17. I know I have the last class.
You have 1 in 17. Now you have 2 in 17.
Thank you.
You're welcome, ma'am. How many kids do we have in there?
At this time, we should have our Class 12 lightweight white OPB in the holding area. At this time, we should have all of our Class 12 lightweight white OPB in the holding area.
Do the heavy the black OPBs get their own brief check-in, and I'll need those.
She's off.
Oh, she's
That's
off?
the one I scratched.
Oh, she's scratched. I should have looked down.
I know, right?
Hey, Joe.
Look down.
Ask Brad how he feels about Shannon's been but I really didn't talk to her. I text Sharon. I never talked to her.
One of the guys that she can help you with. Say something and go out there.
But I never talked to her. I explained to Sharon. I said, I asked for arena help because I want to get how to run it. So she didn't have to keep coming back and forth. She could stay there and run up the bring the sheets and grab the ribbons, which is what usually happens. They bring the sheets to me and grab the ribbons and take the sheet and take it back to Sharon. I never asked her to have control of it.
I came in here and just stood around and I've been out there and standing around. I just thought you would drop that guy with a great hat. And I got everything working.
We'll let her know she's been sick. We need to get boards. I'll call and see if we can get some volunteers and boards to come and help us with these.
Well, no, we got that. That was different.
Again, the spot Guilt that wins, she does so quite handily for me in terms of just extra mass and stoutness up high. There's just the amount of just pin width that she has. She comes at you opened up, she leaves you the same way. No, she's not the squarest legged one when you get right in behind her. She is a little out there on her corners and wants to roll her hog. She does need to be pulled back in inside herself, but past that, that's the best one, that's the most proportional. It still has just the most punch when you get up on top of her behind them. The white gilt, or the predominantly white gilt, that's going to come in second. It's another one that's got a great big back and a great big pin set. When she gets out and goes, she's still sound and functional. She's just not good enough look, and when you get off to the side of this one wants to get more jammed up to the front third of her skeleton. Just not as tall, shoulders are attractive up to the front third of that one's body. The skin and hair of that one could only get better in terms of just getting that thing white and making her look fresher today. But again, nice gilt that's pretty functional when you talk about just rib, body, and soundness. Young man's spotted bear pig that's going to be third. There's another one that's tall shouldered, good looking, can get out and still flex and go and get him, put him in motion. One that kind of got a bad haircut when you talk about down the top side of his skeleton. But another one, when you just get on top of this one, he's the most vanilla of the initial three. You need to roll that one up to the top, on the top side of the skeleton. Just see him be blown apart when you step right in behind him. I think that one has a ton of upside. Just needs a little time to get those kinks worked out. 4 and 5 are very similar. They're kind of tight. Got a big rib cage, really fresh and functional when you talk about just their center body and their mass. Just not good enough looking, getting crestier there on the top side of their skeleton. Starting to push a little jowl from their lower shoulder forward and their sheath back. I just want to clean them up to work them up anymore today. Nice set of dark OPBs. Give those kiddos a round of applause.
In our Class 11 heavyweight black OPB, in 10th place we have Alfred Garcia, Southwest FFA. 9th place, Jennifer Rodriguez, Southwest FFA. 8th place, LJ Lopez, Southwest FFA. 7th place, Juliana Rodolfo O'Connor, FFA. 6th place, Jasmine Dubé, Southwest FFA. 5th place, Jennifer Rodriguez, Southwest FFA. 4th place, Molly Kirkendall, Southwest FFA. Third place, Benton Ward, Madison FFA. Second place, Jasmine Dubay, Southwest FFA. And in first place, Alyssa Withers, Southwest FFA. Congratulations. This is the first call for Class 13 Heavyweight White OPB. First call, Heavyweight White OPB. If you can start making your way down to the holding pins, please.
Just be patient with her, Alyssa.
We get in these dark OPBs and we'll talk about each one of them, or we talked about each one of them in class. And we talked about the one that wins the first class and how she gets a little outside herself and then just stepped just perfect off her rear skeleton. Same story on the one that's the heavier weight. You get off to the side of these, this one is just nicer balance in terms of height to shoulder, in terms of just extra mass up high and from behind. And lady has a heavyweight OPB, but she ain't dark OPB. These spots are starting to act like spots, so we'll get going pretty quick. When we talk about reserving, this one has some outline pieces, turn the shape up high, turn the extra extension up front, then let you go out way to be your reserve buffer.
Our black OPB, our reserve champion is Myra Vastbinder, East Central FFA, and our green champion is Alyssa Withers, Southwest FFA. Congratulations. Coming into the arena, we have our Class 12 lightweight white OPB. We have 7 showing in this class. We will be placing 6. Second call, heavyweight, white OPB. Second call, class 13, heavyweight, white OPB. If you can start making your way down to the holding pins, please.
YOPBs. Again, the Chesterfield that we're going to start with isn't the biggest when you step right in behind her. She does just need a shot more, just sure umph when you get right there in terms of pin width, in terms of inner and outer thigh, but she is the most comfortable. When you see her cross the center ring, she's the one that reaches out and goes. She's the one that plants and pushes her hop behind her tail head, yet she still comes at you genuine with enough chest width, with enough shape to her upper forehead. I think she needs a win for soundness alone. The land race bear that's going to be second is awfully good for a land race. One that's got some muscle on high, still got some pin width. This one's just not comfortable enough. Never wants to grab a stride and get out and go. I need to see that one just kind of grab it here, get out and take off and go. But again, another one that's got a look when you get onto the side of it, got some pin width and got some muscle. Just never gets comfortable when you sit out here in motion. The really, really stout one's the one that's in third. This is the biggest pin one that's got the biggest hind leg. She's just not sound enough on beater end. Gets too straight there in the angle of her shoulder and out of her hop. Just wants to travel on both ends. I need to see that one get sounder when you set her in motion. Young lady, same story for the young lady that's in fourth. Tall shoulder one that's good ahead of her blade and got some muscle up high. She's too straight in the angle of her hop. Gets tighter about her forward and harder back to her flank. I just need to freshen that one, set her body up, see her move out better on the rear too. Nice set of showcase.
At this time, we should have our class 13 heavyweight white OPB getting ready to go into the arena. We have 8 in this class. We will be placing 6 of the 8. Again, class 13 is going into the arena. Showing 8, placing. This also will be our first call for class 14, lightweight Yorkshire. First call, class 14, lightweight Yorkshires. If you can start making your way down to the holding area.
Jennifer.
No. Thank you.
In our lightweight class 12 white OPB in 6th place we have Natalie Trevino, Burbank FFA. 5th place Austin Wolf, Kirby 4H. 4th place Haley Bratton, Helotus Unlimited. 3rd place Macy Vassbinder, East Central FFA. 2nd place Mabry Sue Vassbinder, East Central FFA. And in 1st place, Kaylee Hearn, East Central FFA. Congratulations.
One of those in there is really fighting.
Bacon in a heartbeat.
It's the one that's all tore up on the ears. Is it strictly by weight that the light, medium, and heavy go?
Well, it's done by weight, but you can only show so many in a class. There's a percentage, a number.
I was curious why there's so many white OPBs, but yet there's only a light and a heavy, and there's no medium.
Just because of how many, because there's only 16. So you have to have a minimum in the class, and you have to have a maximum. only 2 classes, but there's 1, 2, 3.
We jump into the heavyweight wide OPBs and the Land Cruiser Gilt over there that comes at you so wide and so true, and yet when she gets out and goes, is just really comfortable on her skeleton. I think skeleton alone allows her to win. The fact that she is a land race and still has that much center body only adds to the fact of how good she is in the real world. I like that female an awful lot. Young man's Gilt is second. This is the biggest back foot of the set. Got a big rolled up back, got a big pin set, a great big rear leg. She's just not as attractive as the land race Gilt when you get off to the side. This one wants to run downhill, a little crestier there at the top side of her neck, power neck, but not slower there into her sternum. I just want to see her more attractive and run uphill in relation to a real nice land race Gilt. Young man's land race barrel is going to be third. Another one, when you just talk about soundness and comfort, he can get out and go. This one doesn't have enough punch when you get right in behind him. He needs just a shot of muscle in there in his inner thigh and out of stifle there. But when you get in there and just study that one, just how much he needs down low, again, that's a really neat barrel for the land races. Tall shouldered, good looking, and sound. I think that one's got a nice future coming here in 45 days or so. You can just get enough punching when you get in behind him. Another Chester bear here that's got some muscle, big back, big pin set, just not sound enough, not comfortable enough when you set him in motion. See how he takes a step there and steps outside the skeleton. I want to pull him back in just to make him more comfortable when you put him in motion. Same for the Gilt that comes in 5. Another big back one that's got a ton of muscle. Skin and hair looks great, but on this one, she's just too wound up on both ends. Too straight on the angle of her shoulder. Consequently, her spine wants to run up. Let's get short and stick her out of her hip and just not use her hip there. That's a nice show of OPBs. Give those kiddos a round of applause.
In our class 13, heavyweight white OPB, in 6th place is Bailey Shovelline, Essential FFA. 5th place, Addison Adams, Essential FFA. 4th place, Annalise Schultz, Essential FFA. 3rd place, Dakota Bassfinder, Essential FFA. 2nd place, Hayden Carlisle, Madison FFA. And in 1st place, Macy Bassfinder, Essential FFA. Congratulations.
We talked about both these in class, so we won't prolong it. There's one out here that's just sound. One gets out and go and does so on an extremely attractive package. Young ladies land race Gilt to be a champion Lotto TV. Come back for a reserve and drop that second in. We talked about how big she is up high and how stout she is from behind. You just want to make her better looking when you step out to the side of this one. The one that wins the first class, the one that's good looking, sound, and functional, probably just doesn't have enough just true muscle when you step in behind that one. You want to have that one just give you a nice little punch. Again, we're just going to lean towards the ones that are most functional, the ones I would take down with feed. I think I can get enough muscle in a lot of those. She's my reserve team.
In our white OPB, our reserve champion was Kaylee Hearn, East Central FFA, and breed champion is Macy Vastbinder, East Central FFA. Congratulations. Next class up that's going to be going into the arena is our Class 14 lightweight Yorkshires. We have 11 in this class. We will be placing 9. Class 14, we're showing 11 and placing 9. This is also the first call for our Class 15 heavyweight Yorkshires. If you can start making your way down to the holding area. First call, Class 15 heavyweight Yorkshires.
There you go, boy. Good job. Keep it up. Big circles, boy. Big circles.
Again, this time we're showing our Class 14, 11 showing, 9 placing. And in the holding area, we need to start having our Class 15 heavyweight Yorkshires making their way down to the holding fence.
want to just put some most positives together and put some most good things in the box. One that's still got some muscle up high, got some pin width when you get in behind me, and yet still goes to the ground on a big foot and bone. Is he the nicest balance? No. One that wants to probably be just a rip-on body. Consequently, his old top line just doesn't measure up just right, strong enough just yet. But this one comes at you with some chest width. He leaves you with some true width and has some true muscle when you get in and study that one, and does so on a sound skeleton. The second soundest one's the one that's going to be second. Another one that's got a good skull and got some soundness when you study her at the ground. Of the initial 5, she's the flattest bodied, who's the narrowest down the top side of her skeleton. She needs to just kind of bulk up when you get right up on top of that one. And then again, she could leave you a notch out or two. She's just the soundest one of the remaining ones, and that's what works her up into the 2-hole. The one that's going to be 3 is another one that's jam-packed full of muscle. Real big back, real big pin. He's not right coming at you or going away. He wants to get out, and his elbow close up at the top side of his blade. When you step right in behind him, he's too wide and rolls his hop. And the lady does a great job on the stick. That works him up a spot or 2. Nice job. That's a nice third place Yorkshire. We get down in 4 and 5, kind of like the two like the one that's ahead of them. Both of them are jam-packed full of muscle, got big backs, got big pin sets. Just not sound enough or attractive when you step off to the side of these. None of them handle their hop just perfect. That's what works them down into 4 and 5. That's a nice set of Yorkshires for those kiddos around the floor.
I don't know that group's name.
In our class 15, we need Mary West, Southside FFA. Class 15, Mary West, Southside FFA. If you could please bring your animal down. Your class is getting ready to go into the arena.
Mary's here. I'm so sorry.
No, I know you did. I just was making sure I was counting twice. Just to make sure that I got it. How many years?
In our class 15, our heavyweight Yorks, we are showing 10, and we will be placing 8. Showing 10 and placing 8, class 15. At this time, I would also do our first call for our lightweight cross, class 16. Light cross 1, class 16. If you can start making your way down to the holding pins, please. In our class 14, in 9th place, we have Laney Garcia, Kirby 4H. In 8th place, Seth Griffin, Southwest Rough Riders 4H. 7th place, Grant Griffin, Southwest Rough Riders 4H. 6th place, Clark Griffin, Southwest Rough Riders 4H. 5th place, Darius Colos, Helotus Unlimited. 4th place, Douglas Bryant, East Central FFA. 3rd place, Kaylee Hearn, East Central FFA. 2nd place, Robert Robinson, East Central FFA. And in 1st place, Kylie Sparks, East Central FFA. Congratulations.
Because he gave her the 10th ticket. I mean, the 10th chip.
He gave her the 10th chip because he thought they were 12 people placing. So he didn't start with 13, he started with 12. So he should have technically started Lana at 13, the other girl as 12, and then Delaney.
What? He's doing it weird.
He thought in his head we were starting with 12. So the first one he took out was number 12, and it should have been number 13. So he came and sat with us, and he said she should. Yeah.
Bringing in our class 16 lightweight cross one. There's going to be 19 in that class. We should have 19. There was 2 weight classes from previous. Nico Garcia was added and Rebecca Rivera was added to class 16. So now we have 19 in that class. That's class 16 lightweight cross.
So should I start?
I mean, if they're saying he should be excused. So it's causing
challenging heavyweight Yorkshire class, and took a little extra time because you got some calls to make. If this one's big enough up high, if there's enough just true muscle down the top part of his skeleton, I think he wins and wins easy. But yet, when you still question that, he's still the biggest pin one, still the biggest rear-legged one, still the most comfortable on the go, and yet he's good looking from the side. So this was a nice big. He just needs to be bigger when you get right up on top of him, and I think that's where the Gilpinson second compliments him. That's the biggest back one, that's the biggest hip one that just doesn't move good enough. You just set that one in motion. She doesn't put her hot behind her. You need to see that one just kind of grab a gear, get out and go just a notch faster, and really use her rear hot a notch better. And then I think you can flop that pair. But again, certainly love the extra just dimension, center cage, and extra shape she has up high. Just not sound enough when you talk about her in relation to the Vera. The one that's going to be third, the one that kind of mimics the Vera in terms of soundness. She's the one that can get out and push her hot behind her. She's the fellow's featured one of the initial three. Of those initial three, she's the lightest muscle one that's the narrowest down her back. and just the most closed up at the ground, and that's what works her down into the third hole. But certainly like the extra soundness that she has and how flexible she is when you set her in motion. The young lady that's going to be forced, another one that's got a great big back and a big pin set, just too closed up underneath, just doesn't use her hop good enough. Need to see that one sounder to work him up any more than fourth. Same stories with a 1 in fifth. Another one's got some shape up high, has some center turn to her forerib and back to the flank. This one's just too uncoordinated off her rear too. Wants to get up in her spine, drop her pins and stay underneath herself. Just not sound enough when you set them in motion. Nice set of Yorkshire kids. A nice set of Yorkshires. Give them a round of applause.
At this time in the holding pins, we should have our class 16 lightweight cross. There should be a total of 19. Nico Garcia and Rebecca Rivera were added to this class for recess. Again, class 16 lightweight cross should be in the holding area. In our heavyweight, Yorkshire in 8th place, Emily Felty, O'Connor FFA. 7th place, Harley Dixon, East Central FFA. 6th place, Kristen Donnelly, Helotes 4-H, LSO. 5th place, Ariana Guzman, Helotes Unlimited. 4th place, Kylie Sparks, East Central FFA. 3rd place, Raul Guerrero, East Central FFA. 2nd place, Anastasia Gates, Southwest FFA. And in 1st place, Haley Bratton, Helotes Unlimited. Congratulations.
I'd already gone to the next class. There's another 18 coming together. So I'm just going to wait till they go in the arena.
You get here for Yorkshire Drive, and I think there's just one out here in terms of soundness, in terms of stoutness, in terms of balance. When you get off to the side, he's the shorter body one of the pair, but just balances better. You step in behind him, you still got a big pin set, still functional when you set him in motion. Young lady with the heavyweight will be your champion Yorkshire today. We dropped that one that was second behind her in class, and we talked about how she's got a great big back. It's just not comfortable enough when you set her in motion, how she wants to put her hock outside her skeleton and yet still put her foot outside her skeleton but leave her hock inside and never just really know where that foot's going to hit. For me, I think there's just a sounder option. Young lady wins the first class to be your reserve judge.
In our Yorkshire division, our reserve champion is Kylie Sparks, East Central FFA, and our breed champion is Haley Bratton with Helotes Unlimited. Congratulations. At this time in the arena, we are beginning to show our class 16 lightweight crosses. We have 19 in this class. We will be placing 15. first call for our Class 17, the heavy light crosses. Class 17, the heavy light crosses. There's going to be a total of 18 in this class. 2 individuals were reclassed into this, Celestina Chacon and Kaylee Richter. Again, this is our first call for Class 17, the heavy light crosses, a total of 18. And just a reminder that Celestina Chacon with Southwest FFA and Kaylee Richter with Southwest FFA, you have your animals reclassed to this class.
Blue butts in that.
Again, at this time, we should be having our class 17 heavy light crosses coming into the holding area. There should be a total of 18 with this class.
Don't work today.
And our class 17, Joel Cooley, East Central FFA, if you can start making your way down to the holding area. And Darius Kovos with your Helotus Unlimited. Helotus Unlimited, if you can start bringing your light heavy cross into the holding area as well. Class 17.
We're hot.
Great way to get started. Great way to get started. Cross brand. That's why we off the deep. It goes 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, I love to take home. I think grab a gear. Go on to San Antonio. Sell out one for a pile. Sell out for a pile. We talk about these three that are out here today that are out here today. I thought they surfaced and surfaced for me. I can't force it for me. I can't force it for me. One set, it still goes to the ground with enough stuff, and still has enough, to go on and progress. John Channel shows, and still bigger than here. That's bigger than here. Just say this is really good. I can go just to the center every day, pushing those out in school, those up high, they can also right there, just jump off there, just jump off there, pass out and he gets out on shoulders, he's tall on shoulders, that's the kind I like, he's one, the one that seconds the power home, has got a huge back, he still stays Russell, for me, I'm pushing that thing out, he has a little crimp, and he's already pushing a little weight there, forward, just love how we're going to be out, where he's going to be at, if he can ever get to that, he's going to so he can't, I think he's got a big another one that I think gets out the way, think gets out the way, ever so slightly, step right behind there, ahead of his blades, but that's an awesome. The one that hit me real hard, was good last year, just because the young ladies, a young lady on the block, and production real line, off the roll side, that's why I'm starting to realize it's going to get built stuff and the ground here, we're starting to get a little hot, that's the go, get work out, go, love the way every night, love the stop, just need to square up and really want this is important to me. This is a third of his body. I need to see that one more extended up there. He gets shorter and rounder out of his hip.
Madeline Ortega, Madison, FFA. 12th place, Rebecca Rivera, Kirby 4-H. 11th place, Destiny Robinson, East Central FFA. 10th place, Austin Wolf, Kirby 4-H. 9th place, Bailey Shovelbein, East Central FFA. 8th place, Hannah McMullen, Madison FFA. 7th place, Julieta Gonzalez, Southwest FFA. 6th place, Kara Jimenez, East Central FFA. 5th place, Jaden Adams, East Central FFA. 4th place, Lawson Taylor, East Central FFA. 3rd place, Macy Vassbinder, East Central FFA. 2nd place, Ethan Tapia, Kirby 4-H. And in 1st place, Callie Yerford, Southwest FFA. Congratulations.
Majority is up this one. All majority white.
Again, it's another class that just kind of falls logically together for me. The red room, the colored gilt, one cloth family for me. In terms of one that's got enough muscle, got enough just surgeon and weight at the ground, can get out and go and still be square and true when you step in behind her. On top of that, she's the earliest there and her ankle at the ground, and yet still the most attractive when you talk about the shape of her head and the shape of her skull and her bottom jaw. I thought she won and done so quite easy for me. I like that taking off a lot. I think it gets closer between second and third. The one we're going to use for second, we just talk about stoutness of feature. That's where she has the advantage. One, she's big and bold enough for time. She's bold in her center cavity, bold in her forward. Does she handle her hop just perfect? No, she kind of wants to use her hip to take the next step on the left side instead of pushing her hop behind her. She uses her hip to step up there and take that step instead of using her hop to put it and do that forward. But again, I think there's a ton of power. She's big, bold, thrown at you in her chest, big, bold, up high, side out of her pin. Just want to change her hop. The one that's 73rd, I think probably is a notch better there in terms of just how she reaches and goes. She's big back and big pin. Well, I can't stand this one, and I'm sorry, young lady. That one's head drives me crazy. I need to make that one better in her bottom jaw. Need to make her head stouter. Just need to get over the fact that she's just that narrow skull and not stout enough there. I think some other people can probably live with that and work her up into that second hole. One of my big pet peeves, I just got to see that thing stouter, really about her head. One that's going to be fourth is another one that has a ton of just true rib shape in terms of the shape of her forehead, and center body. This was just too tight, restricted off her wrist skeleton. She's a little wound tight today. You can see the little tail kind of quivering there. She's had probably a little rough day this afternoon, probably a little nervous. She just doesn't handle her hot good. Takes a little short, choppy step there off her wrist skeleton. I want to see her reach out, grab her strap, push her hump behind her tail head, and go across the ring. The one that's going to round out the top 5, tall shoulder one, the super extended ahead of her blade. Good shape and then balance when you step off to the side of this one. Get right up on top of her. She's just too vanilla in terms of shape up high. She's the most closed up there in her blades and the skinniness down the top side of her skeleton. I need to open her up, this lady more just too big animal shape up there to move her up anymore. That's a good set of cross spreads. Give those kiddos a round of applause.
First call for class 19 are light heavyweight crosses. First call for class 19 light heavyweight crosses. There's 16 in this class. Class 18 is getting ready to come into the arena to show. This is our medium cross weight. There are 17 showing in this class, and we will be placing 13. In class 17, in 14th place, Ryan Sandoval, Burbank FFA. 13th place, Peyton Diaz, Helotes Unlimited. 12th, Matthew Perez, Southwest FFA. 11th, Mason Zalwalt, O'Connor FFA. 10th, Darius Fullers, Helotes Unlimited. 9th, Danica Tormento, East Central FFA. 8th place, Celestina Chacon, Southwest FFA. 7th place, Jessica Kane, O'Connor FFA. 6th place, Kaylee Richter, Southwest FFA. 5th place, Addison Wolf, Kirby 4H. 4th place, Kaylee Richter, Southwest FFA. 3rd place, Addison Adams, East Central FFA. 2nd place, Joelle Pooley, East Central FFA. And in 1st place, Kaylee Hearn, East Central FFA. Congratulations.
All right, as soon as I call 20 up there. Sorry.
Again, at this time in the arena, we are showing our class 18 medium crosses, 17 in the class. We will be placing 13. This is our second call for the class 19, the light heavyweight crosses. Again, second call, class 19, light heavyweight crosses.
Good, you tired?
Yeah. Tired of a lot of things.
Hello. Oh, it's fine. They haven't called first What do you want?
Hey, sir, do you know when this thing's completely done? Because we're trying to make sure when we have to close up because alcohol. Thank you.
Oh my God,
a challenging top pair, but I think these two work their way up pretty quickly, and then you kind of decide what you want to do from there. The one that's the outlier, the one that's way out there and far reaching is the one we're going to start with. That's the young lady strobed up one. When you get off to the side of this one, this thing runs straight uphill. He has a huge pin set. The shape of his forward and center body is absolutely perfect for 190 pound pig. This one gets out and goes and still has a big back and a big square chest when he comes at you. At times you want to question if he puts his rear hop behind you far enough, or if he gets a little, I don't know, like a permanent set there to his hop and then push it behind his forehead. That's what I'm questioning. When he's on this side, when he shows with the most light, I never question it. When we get on the other side, is when you go to worry if that's just flexible enough. For me today, I think he's still square. I think he's true. I just need to, I think he's sound enough, and that's what we're going to run with and use that one. The young man's guilty. When she hit the ring, I thought, well, here's an easy class winner. One that's got some shape up high. She's sound. She's good looking when you get off to her. But you get in hand compared to the class winner. This one gets a little flatter in her body shape. As she close up there in her heart, just not be as massive when you get right up on top of them as the bear that's going to win. But she's definitely more comfortable when you talk about how she goes to the ground on her foot, how she puts her hop behind her tail head. I love that about that one. Very nice skill. Just gets out mass and a tough top pair. On the blue guy, it's going to be third. Another one is tall-shouldered, good-looking, and extended ahead of his blades. This one just gets too vanilla when you get right up on top of him. Too plain down the top side of his skeleton. The one that just needs more shape. Wouldn't hurt if the skin hair was just much better. Would make him look a lot fresher as he went across there. We like a lot of things about that one when you get off to the side. Real power hog forward. Jam-packed full of muscle. Great big hip. Great big pin set, just not sound enough. Wants to roll high, not reach out and go as flexible as the three-letter. However, that's what changes that. The ones that are going to come in 5th and 6th are very similar in their kind and type. Big, bold rib cages, really attractive, short back, real big up high. They're just too closed up in the knee, or too closed up in the ground when you get right behind them. I need to spread out their chest, square the knee, make them leave your just true genuine wit as they go right away. That's a nice set of crossbows. Give those kiddos a round of applause.
This is going to be our first call for Class 20 heavyweight crosses. There's 16 in that class. First call, Class 20 heavyweight crosses. We are going to begin showing our Class 19, the light heavyweight crosses. There's 16 in this class. We'll be placing 13. In our Class 18, in 13th place is Danica Sanchez, Southwest FFA. 12th place, Seth Kruger, Southwest FFA. 11th place, Selena O'Neill, O'Connor FFA. 10th place, Dalton Taylor, Helotus Unlimited. 9th place, Richard Escobedo, Southwest FFA. 8th place, Zane Coulter, Madison FFA. 7th place, James Kane, O'Connor FFA. 6th place, Annalise Schultz, East Central FFA. 5th place, Austin Wolf, Kirby 4H. 4th place, Jasmine Dubé, Southwest FFA. 3rd place, Molly Kirkendall, Southwest FFA. 2nd place, Jaden Adams, East Central FFA. And in 1st place, Naomi Tenente, O'Connor FFA. Congratulations.
Good job.
Again, right now in the arena, we are going to be showing our Class 19 light heavy crosses. There's 16 showing, 13 will be placed. And if I can have our Class 20 heavy crosses making their way down to the holding pin, please.
Oh, you didn't come back here?
Have y'all called the showmanship number? No. Okay.
For the like overall and being a breed, I didn't, but I have them written down.
Another class of 3 kind of circuits for me, and who only wins just the most complete when you talk about length of body and balance, and just muscle and soundness. I think she climbed all that into one package where the others have some outline pieces, but you want to fix in a few places. This is the shortest actually. It's the biggest when you get right up on top of them. You set her in motion. She's a square from her hump to the ground. She needs to be pulled apart in her chest ever so slightly, but a sound, functional, with short back, fresh body, fresh belly. I thought she won and done so quite handily. The one when he hit the ring, I thought this is one to run with, and the front 2/3 of this one's awfully good. If you can repeat the first 2/3 of this one and all of them, that's make show wearers out there. One that runs uphill, is super extended there, ahead of his waist, got good shape up high. The back third of that one's where you want to change, and once it gets short and round out of his hip, you study that thing at the ground relative to our class winner. He's further got his ankle, he's further at the ground. I need to sound him up with his bone work, lengthen and level out his hip in relation to our class winner. What a nice show there. The really outlier one is the one that's in third. For a blue one, that one's got a gargantuous back and is good looking from the side. He's tall shouldered and comes at you like a Mack truck. This one just doesn't handle his hot good enough. He needs to just grab a gear and just go out across the ring. His little tail wants to just kind of come down there every now and then and not give you the best look. He needs to just get his tail up, grab a gear and go across there and show that he's comfortable as he goes across there. This thing never get a read if he's comfortable, if he uses his hot good enough, or what's happening there with his rear skeleton. But I like a lot of things about that one. And for a blue, and I think that one could be awful neat from San Angelo. Young man that's going to be fourth, another one. It's just kind of practical. It's sound and functional and has some shape up high in relation to those three. He's too flat in his overall body shape, too hard in his flank, too hard in his forehead, and then just probably could use just enough of the clip job there about his head just to make him look fresher. Same story on the Wonderful Kid. Really big body, has a ton of muscle, just doesn't need the rear hop good enough. Once you get straighter on her angle, paddle off the rear end, and doesn't just plant and push with enough authority off her rear skeleton. That's why I changed that one. Nice set of cross threads. Give him a round of applause.
In the holding pen, like we have our class 20, our heavy crosses. There's a total of 16 in this class. Callie Orford with Southwest FFA. If you can start making your way down to the holding pens. In class 19, in 13th place, Samuel Camo, Helotus 4H LSP. In 12th place, Ariana Guzman, Helotus Unlimited. 11th place, Alexis Elizondo, Burbank FFA. In 10th place, Samir Gassamon, sorry if I said that wrong, O'Connor FFA. 9th place, Juliana Rodolfo, O'Connor FFA. In 8th place, Caleb Chakun, Madison FFA. 7th place, Milo Fiesenheim, Southwest FFA. 6th place, Hayden Carl, Madison FFA. In 5th place, Anastasia Gates, Southwest FFA. 4th place, Caleb Beck, St. Hedwig 4H. In 3rd place, Jaden Vines, O'Connor FFA. 2nd place, Addison Adams, East Central FFA. And in 1st place, Milo Friesenhahn, Southwest FFA. In class 20, we're showing 16 and we'll be placing 13.
Where's it at, Jim?
By the breaker box. And also on the trailer.
And we are in the last class of our crosses. After this, we will be doing the breed for the crosses, and then after that will be our Grand Champion Drive. Following the Grand Champion Drive, we will be doing the Market Swine Showmanship. The copy of the numbers, there's two places. There's going to be one on the side of the building, the office, and there's going to be one on the trailer. So for Market Swine Senior Showmanship, we have 973, 958, 730, 976, 911, 961, 926, 988, 962, 905, 915, 985, 917, 731, 903, 918, and 979. In our junior showmanship, for the market is $398, $313, $377, $399, $347, $355, $305, $397, $342, $306, $308, and $396. If there's any additional numbers, we will add them on, but that's what we have at this time. Again, there is a list posted on the wall on the office trailer, and there will be another list posted on the trailer over in the barn area.
He went in the office this time.
Well, my niece said that.
Now he's sick with him. Nick, for sure, we're going to ask.
outside her body, not push her hop behind her, good enough for me. Love some things about that one, just not sound enough for my liking. Again, nice set across straight, give them a round of applause.
And we're getting ready to do our breed, reserve, and breed champions. In our class 20, in 13th place, we have Mason Zummel, O'Connor FFA. 12th, Peyton Diaz, Helotus Unlimited. 11th, Wes Kruger, Southwest FFA. 10th, Edward Guzman, Helotus Unlimited. 9th, Danica Wilmer, Southwest FFA. 8th, Taylor Christian, Helotus Unlimited. 7th, Sophie Kruger, Southwest FFA. 6th place, Julie Rodriguez, Southwest FFA. 5th place, Richard Escobedo, Southwest FFA. 4th place, Kaylee Bratton, Helotus Unlimited. 3rd place, Kaylee Richter, Southwest FFA. 2nd place, Callie In the black OPB, our reserve champion is Honor Gasfinder, East Central FFA. In the white OPB reserve is Kaylee Hearn, East Central FFA. In our York, our reserve is Kylie Sparks, East Central FFA. In our reserve for the cross, Callie Yerford, Southwest FFA. Once the arena is clear, we'll bring in our breed champions. Okay, for our clerks, our breed champion is Jaden Adams, East Central FFA. Duroc breed champion is Josie Johnson, East Central FFA. Hampshire breed champion, Lawson Taylor, East Central FFA. Black OPB breed champion, Alyssa Withers, Southwest FFA. White OPB breed champion, Macy Bassfinder, East Central FFA. Yorkshire breed champion is Haley Bratton, Helotes Unlimited. And our cross breed champion is Desiree Ramirez, Southwest FFA.
Well, first and foremost, I want to say thank y'all for having me. I know I was a replacement for whoever couldn't make it, and I certainly appreciate the opportunity of being here. And secondly, I want to apologize for my footwear. I left the house, and I got about 20 miles from the house, and my fiance called and said I had my jeans left on my bedroom door. I turned around and went and got those, and I turned around and left again, and I was out down the road. And she took a picture of my boots by the back door. But I'm not turning around a second time. We're just going to have to live with it. So I do apologize, but it's been a great day. There's been a very nice set of hawks come through here from top to bottom. The upper end of this is as good as anything. When these things hit the ring and these champion drives, it's like they're going anywhere in the country. I mean, the upper end of these things are as special as anything you'll see anywhere. But past that, you get in here and break these things down. I think I found the soundest ones. That was the goal today, is to find the ones that their feet and legs look the right direction. They sit down on a big foot, a great big rear leg, and everything stays square and true. And then after that, we talked about the extras that they had on top of their skeleton. The extra mass, the extra genuine width, the extra height of shoulder, the stitching up front. That's what we're chasing. Once they get the first part right and the feet and legs right, that narrows it down to the top 10 already, or the top 10% for me. So I know not everybody's going to be happy because reconstruction's a hard thing, and the biggest muscle in my own dead last with me sorting them, and I understand that. But for me, and the way I feel and the success that we have all comes from the animals that are the soundest. These are the soundest animals that each breed represented in my mind. Of that, there's one out here that's sound, that has the biggest legs. She's the largest, she's the biggest pin. She still gets out and goes. She's huge when you get right up on top of her. Only thing she's not colored. The champion crossbreed is named overall today. We come back to reserve, and for me, it's a notch closer between three or four of them in the mix, and that'd be the Duroc, the Berkshire, the Crossbred, and the Hampshire. The Duroc's just an outlier in terms of just how stout she is and how bold she is through her center body. I don't know if she's just sound enough in terms of how she reaches with her rear leg in this set, in this lineup. Hampshire, broad shoulder, great looking. One that's jam-packed full of power. Is she the burliest one at the ground? No. But she still reaches and flexes and goes. She's tall shoulder and great looking. I love that about that one. The Berkshire built, she didn't show earlier today, but she did show this afternoon, and I told him, I think I could have won the Berkshire this morning too. Out of the line, opened up, she's bold up high, love that thing still. She can get out and go. She's probably the furthest behind in terms of this freshness. In terms of her forerib and her center point. You just want to see that one just more days, kind of man up. And the crossbred that's reserved. Again, we talked about when in class, tall shoulder, great looking, and you get out and just motor. You want its spine to relax ever so slightly, and that jump off to just lay down in there. So for me, I guess there's something on hardest I really like to change. You just kind of go back to the hand, the one that hits the hardest. That's all we need to hit the ring. She deserved to win that class. If she hit the breed, she deserved to win that breed. That Hampshire is a reserve game today.
The overall reserve champion is Lawson Taylor with his camp from East Central FFA. The belt buckle was sponsored by Sammy Perez. Our overall grand champion is Desiree Ramirez with her cross, Southwest FFA. Her belt buckle was sponsored by St. Hedwig Feed and Supply. Congratulations. At this time, we are going to start bringing up our market swine for showmanship. Again, the numbers were posted on the building, the office, and also on the trailer underneath the barn. I am going to repeat the numbers one more time. Our senior showmanship is 973, 958, 730, 976. 911, 961.
How you doing?
926.
Didn't recognize you at first. I didn't recognize you with a cowboy hat on.
962.
I'm blessed. I used to coach a bunch of softball girls, and I had a baseball club on. I ran into a couple of businesses where
917. Okay, at this time in the arena, we are doing the senior showmanship. I'm going to start calling our junior showmanship. If you can start coming up into the holding area. Junior showmanship number 398, 313, 377, 399, 347, 355, 305, 397, 342, 306, 308, 396, and 395.
Go ahead.
start out by giving all of our senior showmanship exhibitors here that made it back a nice round of applause. It's been a long day, and my intentions aren't to make it too much longer, but at the same time, I want to be thorough and give every kid a chance. And I also would like to say that it's not just about what happened here. The moment I decided, who ends up being our champion showman, it's a day-long process, I guess, within this specific drive. It's a market show, a long process, and so it's not just about maybe who's the single best in this particular drive, but throughout the afternoon and evening, who's been the most consistent each time they step in the ring, and who's got that intensity, and who's got that drive, that wants to work hard to get those views for the judge, at the same time stay patient, stay cool, calm, and collected, and not overdrive your heart. And so I want showmen to be aggressive but smooth. I want them to be intense but yet calm at the same time. I know it's a tough blend to find, but whenever you find that elite showman that can blend everything, it's certainly refreshing. And I think there's a big group of awesome showmen here within this group. I honestly, I don't want to highlight anybody outside of who I end up winning, because I don't know exactly how many, 15 or so within this final drive, and on any given day, depending on the time and what's happened before, under a different judge, without a doubt, there's a lot of different showmen that could be named champion senior showman. And so I know it sucks to hear as a showman. I've been in your shoes not too terribly long ago, and so it's not what you want to hear, but at the same time, it should be nice to hear, because it speaks to the competition you have within your chapter, within your county, and so it's nice to see that Bear County produces outstanding showmen, and even more outstanding young people that have been nothing but respectful to both myself and rigging today. So it's been nice to see. With that being said, I'll put the microphone down, take another look, and then I'll select your champion senior showman, and then I'd ask you to give that young person a nice big round of applause, please.
Get it, Annalise!
Our senior showmanship winner is Desiree Ramirez with Southwest FFA. Congratulations. As soon as the arena is cleared, we will begin our junior showmanship. After the junior showmanship, we will do our overall showmanship with our 4 winners. Our senior showmanship buckle was sponsored by the Craig family. Thank you for your support, and congratulations again.
Well, those of us that are still left ringside, let's put our hands together one more time for our junior showmanship exhibitors. What an awesome group. It's always nice to see a group of youngsters like these that are, relatively new into showing. Heck, it might be some of them first year to show. And they're doing an outstanding job. They've gotten to this point and can certainly run with some competition and showmanship drives across the state and even across the country in some instances. I think just a few things I want to hit on that I think, people always ask like, what's important to a judge, and I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm the best judge, I know everything, but just a few things that are important to me personally within showmanship that it may not make a world of difference within this particular arena, at this setting, at the county fair level, but whenever you take that competition up to the highest levels and you get in the big ring in San Antonio and Houston and even at some of the national shows like Expo and Louisville and stuff like that, little things make a world of difference. And they can be the difference between you making the sale and not making the sale. It can be the difference between you being first and second in your class. Or heck, it could be the difference in you making the dead sea and making the truck. And so little things add up and they mean a lot. So the little things I'm talking about within showmanship that may not directly go into showing your animal, but that do matter, is that skin and hair is fresh. Skin and hair needs to be fresh. I want dark hogs to be dark. I want white hogs to be pearly white and clean. Their hair needs to look like they've been brushed. and everything's kind of in order. We want clip jobs to be fresh and well presented, nothing too off kilter there. Whenever you're in the ring, right before you come in the ring, it's imperative, in my opinion, to have your hog clean. I'm talking about the bellies, the legs, the faces. I want everything to be clean, and then it's your job as a showman to best present your animal to the judge. And by doing that, by keeping your hog clean inside the ring, wiping its butt after it takes a poop, whether it's dirt or poop from a different animal on the side, you have to be cognizant of that. And I know you're young, so I want to challenge you to always do that from here on out. And so those are little things that can make a world of difference in the end at those bigger shows that might not matter quite as much. And so those are a few things on my mind. I think y'all did an outstanding job. Put your hands together one more time for these junior showmanship exhibitors. I'll put the microphone down and get people attention.
If I can have Lawson Taylor, if you can come up into the arena for the overall showmanship.
Put brand new animal bars, so they have Superman down. Good evening. As we're finishing up the Showmanship Award, this is started in 1970. My dad was one of the early presidents and got killed in an industrial accident, so they started the Showmanship Award in his memory. Again, it started in 1970. I actually won it in 1970. I have lots of relatives and friends that have won it over the years, and so I appreciate the Burke County Juvenile Livestock Show allowing me to come back and present it on behalf of my family and get to see these young showmanship good, and I appreciate Burke County keeping it alive and going. Thank you.
Well, before I make any comments on the showman and my ultimate decision, just a few thank yous, and I'll ask for a couple round of applauses here. The first one, I'd like to make that a stronger round of applause. I think it's a pretty cool award, and so let's go ahead and get one more round of applause for the award itself and the tradition that's kept alive over the years. Secondly, I'd like to thank the show staff and everyone that had a hand in having me out here. It's been a blast. Sorting the showmanship's fun, classifying those hogs are fun, just getting to see, watch the show and get an idea of what kind of qualities here within the county, what kind of sharp kids are being raised here. It was definitely a blessing, and I'd also like to thank all the thankless job, but I'll be the first one to thank you because I've been in your shoes many times at different shows, but all the people that ran gates and ran boards and got everything lined up in the back, you're kind of the thankless heroes of the show. You're what makes it go smooth, and so I'd like to thank all the volunteers and the staff behind the scenes that made the show go around and made it go through seamlessly today. With that being said, it's been really fun. I think these are three sharp kids. I visited with them for a moment, kind of asked them a couple questions, and it's very clear to me that they were all very sharp, young, good stock kids, and so it's refreshing to see they're not just get on the whip. They got stock savviness, and so it's good to see as a judge and someone that values livestock judging extremely well. And so, for me, there's been one person that from the first time I just saw him in the back and then saw him in the ring and all throughout the day, that person has just been a stud, honestly. Everything's been fit to the nines, everything's been presented extremely well. The kid is as smooth as glass, yet he's got a certain swagger and intensity about him that just makes it stand out. And so he's won a lot today, but I think it's a true testament to the work he puts in. Everything's been extremely, extremely good. Let me congratulate the man over here to my right.
Our overall showmanship winner for today is going to be Lawson Taylor from East Central FFA. Congratulations. This does conclude the 59th Annual Brooklyn Junior Livestock Show. Thank you for everyone attending and cheering on the kids. Have safe travels home.
But I'll bring you back.